You're live.
Hi, welcome to Build Across, Tuesday, February 21st, 2003.
2023.
Oh, yeah. It's 2003. I'm
Yes. Oh, can we
old.
please go
I'm
back?
pregnant with Isaiah. I'm about to have Isaiah.
That's so funny.
No, I'm not. I'll have him next year at 2004. So, today we're painting this cute little daisy gnome. He's a spring shape on the yard.
I have a question. Is the bug on there or did you draw him on there?
He's on there.
Okay.
He's back on the bee.
I probably traced it and I just don't remember.
He's a pollinator. Okay. So, let's start with his I'm trying to say dress. His shirt. I'm going to do it this tan color because it's really like a neutral background color. And I'm using the putty because I want the nice little flower to really stand out. So I'm just going to go putty behind the daisy. And it blends in with the wood. It's like the same color as the wood. That's Brittany over there sniffling. Everybody in the office has a cold.
Good morning.
Can't
Good morning, everybody.
We didn't get on yesterday because it was just me and Tara here alone, and it was busy. So, and Tara's not with us today either. She's in the back making sheets.
Hey, there's like 3 people with my name. There's a Mandy Casey. There's a Casey, I'm going to butcher that, Adams. I don't know the middle name. Look at that. My name is everywhere.
Nice.
And they even spell it like me.
Is a girl Casey's?
Yeah, I think they are. I think they're girl Casey's.
What's the difference in the girl spelling and the guy spelling?
I think the guys spell it like we spell it, Casey. That's how the guys spell it. The girl is Kasey, or something like that.
Or a I.
Or I.
So you got the boy spelling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give him black shoes. I did a little bit of pine cone in mixed with the putty just for some depth in there. Mix these black shoes in. They don't have to be super black. I mean, he lives in the forest. I'm sure his shoes get dirty. But I'm going to use the black that's on my brush already to come in these little creases and create a shadow behind it. A dark color behind the shape will create a shadow. Therefore, looking like he's actually holding it in front of himself. It's not part of it. So you would just come in these little cracks and paint this little dark color to give it a shadow. You can do it around his hands and in the creases where his arms and his dress, his shirt meet. I keep calling it a dress.
I'm trying to figure out if it's a boy or a girl.
I think it's a boy.
It's a boy.
I mean, I didn't give him a beard. I'm going to make my skin, my flesh color now, and for the flesh I always use putty and apricot.
He has a flower on his hat. He should be a girl.
You want him to be a girl?
I think she should be a girl.
She should be a girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holding a flower for a girl is one thing, but having a flower on your hat, that's next level.
Okay, so we got this apricot and putty mixed together. We're going to do the nose and the hands. You could give him gardening gloves. That might be cute. Some green gloves with little flowers. Her.
Casey's little girl is so excited that she can watch today because she loves gnomes.
Aw. Hi, Casey's little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How old is she, Casey? That's weird saying your own name.
How old's your little girl, Casey? Let's do his hat. We'll do his hat yellow.
Yeah.
I thought I had more yellow.
11. She's 11.
Oh. So she's a tween.
Yeah, yeah.
That was real country the way I said that. She's a tween.
Well, Jackson, my daughter, she's 5, and she kind of pitched a little fit this morning. And it's like I could just see into the future.
What was she pitching a fit about?
She just, in the mornings, like getting her to brush her hair and brush her teeth are the hardest tasks in the world. Like, we do this every day, okay? We brush our teeth every single day, in the morning and at night. And you cannot remember to do it. But you remember that I forgot to take you to McDonald's 2 weeks ago. How? I don't understand. But anyway, this morning she pitched a fit because she didn't want to brush her hair, and I mean she got really upset for like a whole minute and a half, and then she calmed down. But I saw the future, real quick, flash before my eyes.
She needs some incentive.
Hey, Julie says she loves your shirt. Yes,
Thanks, Julie.
I
We
agree.
are advocates. Okay, so. And I bought this from Operation Underground Railroad, and all proceeds go towards fighting ending human trafficking. So I'm going to come in now. I've used some mixtures of yellow here. I'm going to come in now with a white on top of the yellow for highlights. You want to highlight in the middle and across like the bridge of the nose. And in the middle. That's going to give you the lift and the circular motion, and then I'm going to come back with the darker yellow from the edges, and I'm going to pull in towards the inside. I painted over that V. That's okay, because I'm going to come back and get him. I'm going to give my yellow a little bit of life here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take another brush, and I'm going to dip it into this pine cone. And I'm going to come back on top of the yellow around the crease here. And under the little folds that I have etched in here. And under the fold at the top. If you really wanted to start contrast, you could wait until your paint's a little bit drier. It tends to blend still at this stage. But you get the gist of what I'm doing here to give it this lift. Alright, now I'm going to wipe this one off that I just used, and I'm going to come back with my Colonel Mustard, and I'm going to hit my centers of my daisies.
This weather is way more spring-like than I think I've ever
It's
seen.
gonna be in the 80s this week.
I know. All week. Like,
This is like faux gardening weather, because you think, oh, it's time, you're ready to get out there, and then it
as soon as you do.
again.
Yeah, as soon as you do.
But it's not going to drop below like 60. One day it's going to go into the 60s this week.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like this all week long, which I'm just trying to get used to it. I don't know. I'm not really much for this kind of weather, but
For somebody who's always cold, why are you not happy about it?
I don't know. It's depressing.
It's depressing when it's cold and wet. And
No,
dreary.
I love that. Cold and wet and dreary. I love that.
Why?
I never said I wanted to be outside in the cold, wet, and dreary now. Don't
For
get...
somebody who's always like,
I am. I'm always freezing, but I still prefer that over this. I just feel like I don't know how to dress when summertime comes. You can't... it's just awkward.
just like shorts and shirts,
Well,
jeans and shirts. That's it. That's all you can do.
I know. It's weird. Everything is hot and it sticks to you.
Okay, on this little bumblebee, we're going to come in. We're going to leave the colors that we used on him for the hat. And we're going to come in and we're going to give him a Actually, I'm gonna let him dry just a little bit more because I don't want to blend too much. We're gonna give him a black head and then black stripes, and then when we hit him with a marker, he'll really pop. I'm really digging just these yellows and tans, so. Okay, we're gonna give him a black head. And then alternate the black stripes on his body. You could actually paint him completely with a marker if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let that dry. Now we're gonna get our flowers, our daisies. I'm hungry. I'm about to use this paint up. Get our daisy. It feels like it should be like Wednesday or Thursday, not just Tuesday.
And it's kind of like my Monday, so
Yeah,
it's
I
just
know.
weird.
I'm off.
I'm so off.
Because y'all had kids home yesterday.
Yeah.
For President's Day. How'd that go?
You know, I am more, even when I'm sick, I'm more productive when I have to work. Like, I know they say just rest, and I have a kid. She doesn't let me just rest. Like, even if I'm sick, there's no just like, I get to lay there and do nothing.
But they don't know.
Yeah, she, you know, she
They're not
needs
gonna leave
me.
you alone?
No, and not even just needs me, like wants me to do things.
Did y'all watch movies or anything?
Yeah, that's what pretty much all we did.
What'd y'all watch?
Okay, so she's into like tween movies right now. Do y'all remember The Little Giants?
Yeah.
She loves it.
That's a good one.
I know. We watched that yesterday, and then of course she is a repeat offender. Like, she likes to rewatch movies constantly, so she put it on this morning when we woke up. Oh, and we watched Space Jam. She's into that too.
Okay.
I was never really a fan of that one, but she likes that
Old
one.
school one?
Yeah.
Cash loves the new one.
I've never seen the new one. We haven't seen the new one.
We went and saw the new Ant-Man Friday night. Or Saturday night.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah. I'm a Marvel fan, though.
Okay. Okay.
It was really good. This one had, like, Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer and Bill Murray. It had all the old schools in it. So it was funny.
That's true. It's Mardi Gras. Elaine is like, instead of going to the parades, I'm watching y'all. I've seen a couple people post about it, and I guess, I don't know, not being down south, it's like I don't even think about it.
Living up here is different.
It's so different up
They're out
here.
of school for it.
Right. That's why I thought we were out of school this week, the Monday. And I'm like, no, they're not giving them off.
They're out of school for Mardi Gras?
Down south,
Mardi
Monday,
Gras
Tuesday,
break.
and Wednesday, girl. Yes. Yeah.
I didn't even know what Mardi Gras was, so I'm in Louisiana, really.
Oh, they really celebrate.
Yeah, this is not really
Rubbing, they're dressed up, they're
Mm.
chasing
chicken.
chickens.
Chasing chickens. What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh, girl, you gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about that one time? Paw egg or something?
Pake? That's
Pake.
Easter. That's Easter.
Oh, that's Easter, sorry.
Yeah.
Because we were like, it's not pake, it's pake egg. You're just catching the egg or something.
I never found out the answer to that.
Every other one, I'm putting this little gray coming out from the center just to give it that underneath look. And then I'm going to come back with a whiter white on top. This white is just about had it. It's at the base.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Casey is in Lafourche Parish. And
In what parish?
Lafourche.
The food.
Lafourche Parish. And they're off all week. They do that all week now. Wow.
For Mardi Gras?
I mean, I know.
Wait, do you get off of work too, or just like, is it a paid holiday? We might need a petition for this.
I can remember having to work, and everybody else got to be off.
Oh,
I guess it's just certain.
It just depends on the company, right? If it's a local company, chances are they're going to be closed. But if it's a
Participate.
right, to participate. But if it's like a corporation, Like I worked for Centennial Wireless, which was like way long time ago.
That was my first home company.
And we were not local and we were not off. We had to work. It is a paid holiday from work, Casey says. Wow.
What?
How nice. Where do you work? I'm just curious because I'm curious if it's a local company or if it's a corporation.
We really didn't get any king cake this year.
No.
I guess because we don't have Brother Aaron here.
And nobody's like everybody's like on health kicks right now. They would even sway me whenever they would even sway me. I'm the healthy one over here, but they would sway me to eat the sugary stuff when they would get it. And now that everybody's on the wagon, it's like, okay.
We didn't do any king cake this year.
I think Billy got one for the guys one time. And so I got some.
Usually Brother Aaron had all the king cakes.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm really just blending this daisy together. I didn't like how thin that other white was. And then I'm going to give it some highlights and then we'll outline it and be done. This turned out to be a cute shape.
Casey works at a physician's clinic, so that's pretty cool that they're closed.
So we're moving down there and we're getting jobs with Casey.
For sure, in Lafourche Parish. And Elaine says it's not the same. I know it's not the same up here.
Okay. I'm going to give it some, just some little like scrunchies here. If you'll notice, I'm not following any lines. I'm just kind of doing some wiggles here and there. And that's creating the highlights. I'm going to give the nose and the hands and the tops of his shoes. Not too much there, maybe his shoulders. The looser your strokes are, the more, I think the better it looks because they're not super, they're more crafty looking to me. My main issue on the outline is going to be the daisy. Just remember, I guess what I try to show you on these is you don't have to be stark, like a white flower, a yellow center, a yellow hat, you know, like blend your colors. It really adds to the realistic look of it all. Let's get a pen marker, make sure it writes, it doesn't.
Just kidding.
I have a brand new box of markers, I don't know where they are. Jesus, take the wheel. There they are. Just kidding.
Hey, Mom.
Your mom's on?
My mom's on.
Has she been painting anything? Is she doing Mardi Gras?
No, my mom does not do Mardi Gras.
No.
That's funny. She might do the king cake, though. I don't know.
You doing a king cake, Connie? Okay. I'm getting this marker ready. While we wait. I love when Mardi Gras when they decorate the trees with all the beads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't mind just having a tree like that.
Just like all the time, right? Yeah.
I think it would be cool.
A lot of people go to balls and get all dressed up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. A lot of
I
people.
follow those guys on Instagram, the Lazy Boys, and they ride in the chairs with the lamps on them and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
It's like it's a club in New Orleans, and they have turned Lazy Boy chairs into carts, and they ride on them through the parade with their cigars and their drinks, and they have like lamp stands on them and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
You've never seen that?
No, I haven't.
I'm going to have to show you that. Okay, so with this thin marker, I'm adding just like a loose line to the hat because I want the hat to be really fluid. If you just hit it in all the little edges and give some squiggles here and there, you're gonna give it a real fun, like bouncy look. So don't worry about following the actual lines of the hat. And then on the bumblebee, you can hit his little outlines. Also, don't worry about these lines not being right in the middle. I mean, like you can't get down inside of them, and that's okay. And then for his nose, we're gonna give him a loose little thing right there. I'm gonna do even a squiggly line in the middle of the daisy because it's not a perfect circle. What do you like that for you? There we are. I hit all of these. And I'm just hitting the insides and outsides of them. I'm not, and I'm going to give some dots into the middle here and some little squiggle lines. See how that hat is really loose with the lines. And then I'm going to come down on this little outfit here and do the same thing. Loosely. And across the top. You can tell that's BJ just with the way he walks. From peripheral vision. Just gonna go around. Nothing super heavy. You could give it a few little like lines in there. If you
They
want.
love it.
On these, like just some squiggles. You don't have to be like 1, 2, 3. Just squiggle it up, and it really gives it like a fun, crafty look. I'm not gonna do as much on the little bitty one just because I don't want to overtake it. See how much fun that is, just with some squiggle loose lines. You
It's
don't
so
have
good.
to, like bear down and outline it completely, but it has more of a fluid look to it, which is appealing to the eyes. So I hope y'all had a good time watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.